Well. A little video I wanted to do on a dream I had. The dream literally, oh man. I am just so messed up right now. But I think I was talking in a video about this house. I drew the picture of it. It's not perfect. I did not get to finish it. There is supposed to be the ending of a porch and going down to the right here where it is cut off. And it's just this right here is supposed to be a door, but I had to put it as a door because in the dream it was kind of fuzzy. I thought there might have had been windows or something on the side. But, this is just a rough draft of it. And it's not identical to it, but what I had in the dream, but it's like a rough draft. Now in this dream, I suppose we is parked up off to the left. The driveway is right here, corners off to the left and everything, and like I said, I wanted to say I came out, and a door came off the porch and stuff from the front, as you can see the stairs and everything in the dream, and my son and his friend were there, and I told them, the house is supposed to be a little wider too, but it ain't, because like I said, it's a rough draft in a book, small book, as you can see the page crease ends right there, but I just wanted to give a little visual and like I said, the porch does go around the house in the dream, and just a rough draft because it was just too fuzzy to get it out right. Now, as you can just see, I just flipped it aside there. Oh man. And what is that picture, you may ask? And I gotta drive by. Hopefully I can get a good visual of it, but other than that, I'm gonna drive by slightly quick, because the last 2 times that I've driven up there, supposedly there's a person that likes to stand on their front porch, and I don't know what the hell this house is yet, but the area, mind you, is in a very close place to all the wooded area that I've been studying and doing my own location look-intos. And yeah, this house is like at the very ass end of the woods, that where all my my logging of where I believe that is a very haunted hill and forest. But why this house? This ain't the first time I've dreamt of a house. And oh man, if I was to be able to get into it, it's like, whoa. I would be very freaked out if it gets any more detailed to this, into the house that I found. Just randomly one day I just went up a street in Fitchburg, over by, mind you, the First Congregational Church, where Abel Baldwin, mind you, said a curse on Fitchburg, because the church said all Christians can worship here. We don't need more than one church in this town. Well, this is like up in the hills from this church, mind you. Now, I don't know what is leading me to this house, but I can tell you, man, when I drove by this house, oh my God. Of course, it don't have a driveway, but it has a road where the driveway is. But seeing this, in the turn in the driveway going to the left, mind you, it literally has freaked me out. Now, I don't know what it's gonna lead me to this house, but bang, this right here is pretty much. Now I got the stairway messed up, but there's stairs there, and now that I look at it, like I say, things that were missing or things that was very fuzzy in detail coming out every time I look at this house. And like I said, where the door is right here, I was thinking I was coming out of, but no, there's a back door over in here, and the porch wraps around the house. And like I put here, I didn't get to finish it, but I was supposed to put a porch off to the right there where it's blank near the crease of the book. And this long ass door, mind you, that I drew, I was like, in between door, window, and there's a big ass window there, and there's the windows on each side of it. Very fuzzy in the dream, but when I look at this damn thing, this house, and check out the roof, mind you, how I have it set up. Right up there. Pitched, just like that. Now you can believe me or not, I've only driven down this street twice. This is off of Google Maps right here, but due to the fact that the person lives there, and I took some other, and this is a whole nother thing up here, boy. But right up against this window, way in the back, there's a person that stands there. 2 times already I've driven by this house, and they're just standing there, staring out to the road. But believe it or not, I've only been on this road 2 times in my life. 2. One was the other day, and one was very, very long ago. I can't even remember the date. But I never looked at this house like I did in my dream and like I did when I found it on the goddamn map. No. And to prove, right here we are, watch this, that I looked this up after I drew this picture, right here. Details. I drew this picture. February. Oh, sorry. I just had this swapped over. Where's the original date? Where the hell? Oh, I just took the picture today, mind you. Yeah, I did take the picture today because I forgot to do the video on this. But I drew this the same time that I drew the wait a minute. Now I gotta look back in that video. The aircraft. I believe when I did the aircraft video, I showed this house. So that's gonna be my proof right there. That video, if you go back and watch it, strange aircraft, the one with the red glowing light under the cockpit, and the 2 white lights each side of the tip of the wings, I believe I showed this house. So now I gotta look into that. Because yeah, today I did take the picture. And when I saw this house the other day driving by it, and I've already been by it twice in a week and a half. This right here, people. This is what it looked like in my dreams. This is another thing right here. As I zoomed in, I was staring at this picture. And as you can see, there's a ball. And I'm looking like, what the hell is that? They don't got no light bulb covering on that roof. You know, see, bang. Of course, I drew it up. Now, one would think it's a ball, but where it's invisible. And as you can see, the rays of light. Right here. Right there. Are not the color of that ball. So you cannot sit there and say, oh, the reflection of the sun is making that. The reflection of the sun. I even show it and zoom it in here. Look at that. Look at that. Them are orangey, yellow, fiery light from the sun. This Right here, my people, is a goddamn huge ball orb. And clearly, as you can see, it's very invisible. And whoever took it, I mean, Google taking the street scenes of this. Now I gotta check something over here. As you can see, there's still glows of light. Ooh. Oh, this has a green. But there's a ball up there, for crying out loud. And green. Now, whether or not this is a reflection off of Google, and it being I don't know how them cameras work. I mean, as you can clearly see, I mean, that most likely could be a damn orb. Because even in this picture, you got this yellowish orange, and this is clearly not. Ooh, there's a face in the goddamn window. There's a face right there. Holy shit. I mean, I could be wrong. This could be, most certainly be, reflections from the 360 camera that Google has on its roof. But I don't know. There's a friggin' face in that window, boy. I don't know. Let me go over here. I didn't get that. Ooh. Ain't no face in that window. See there? There's no face there. Insane. What did Google catch? I mean, that green thing there could be most likely, but I don't know, man. It could be a reflection, but this looks like it probably was moving. It was over here at this pitch, and then moved up over there to the roof. Whatever the case may be, yep. Telling you. And there's a friggin' face in that friggin' window. I don't know, I believe that there's something at this house. Something is at this house, you know. When I have a dream, most likely, give me so take. That could be an orb, or a reflection. But I'm not denying this. This right here is almost, the roofs, the layer, the pitch, how it, triangles up, and the big long window. No, I'm sorry, man, but you can call me crazy. But this, I'm telling you. Of course, I didn't put the windows in it's just because it was so blurry, but the picture is just so fresh in my mind, but it's blurry. And when I look at this is how I see it in my dream. And of course, the left turn going wasn't even a driveway, so it's a road. And why I backed out of it is beyond me, but whatever the case may be, something is at this house, and I believe something is drawing me to it. And that damn dream I had, man, them flashing bright light, just zipping right in my face. And I did mention this in the other one, because I was talking about the flashes. And I said I was going to draw the picture, so that being said, no one can say that I drew the picture and looked at this house. Yes, I did take the picture today, but like I said, when I talked about drawing that picture in my video, and I detailed it, I believe in that video, this is what I came up with. So I did not look at this house and say, hey, I'm going to print this out. No way. that dream happened before I even visualized or even seen this house. And when I drove up on this house the first time, that just set me back to freak my ass to the core. I got chills up against my spine right now, the goosebumps and the heebie-jeebies. But why I dreamt about a friggin' house I'd never been at in my life. Drove down the street only 2 times. And like I said, the first time, never, what do you say? Damn it. Never been to this damn house. Never just dawned on me that one day driving by, I'm gonna have a dream about this, and no. This just randomly came up, this just randomly happened, and this is what I got. And I mean, yeah, it was just... Damn pug. This was just insane. And I did mention that in the end of the video with the flashing lights and everything, so... Man, it's like I'm getting into a vortex, I'm getting into some type of, I want to say some time zone, dimension, through and in my dreams. So, shit. It's a lot to take in. Lately, my mind has not been right. And lately, I've just been going through a lot of stuff, trying to keep my sanity. And right when dreams like this come up, I get all excited. But seeing this house, like I say, drawing this, seeing this, it's a lot to take in, people. And I mean, that dimension, I don't know, something's drawing me in and out in the between dimensions or something. I don't know. All I know is, and then like I said the other day, I got that damn skinwalker crawling up the wall, and what they say about these, though, the skinwalkers, but it could be the reflection of the camera. But they say skinwalkers on Skinwalker Ranch in Utah, when they come to form in a big ball orb of light. And that right there, floating, even green stands, greenish light stands for skinwalkers. I got to find that book again, but I did mention it in the book. I think I might even went over it in the book, but I forgot what video it was talking about this family in the 1800s, and I think it was that one where the farmer was hearing screams in the woods, and he went out looking for it with his gun and came back, and his family was all brutally murdered, torn piece and limb from limb. That might have been another story, but there's a story almost similar to that, to the one I speak of. So, but man, they say to become a warrior, you have to lose your mind and go crazy. Sit your butt 7 days in the woods if you want to be an Indian warrior. And before you're half driven mad from not drinking or eating, 7 days in the woods by yourself, just sitting there. If you could come back to your tribe and if you can get out of your insanity that you're almost led into, that you're almost in that sacred place, right, of insanity. They say that if you come back normal out of that, then you become warrior. And I think a lot of this is to do with a test with me, because the spirit world is testing me, I believe. And I am breaking to a part of insanity. And I'm losing touch and base with things. But, trying to fight my way to keep me sane. A lot of things being said, a lot of things being done, a lot of things that are wrong right now that are just falling apart. I'm trying to keep my sanity, and these videos is what does that for me. So anyways, I just wanted to show this, proving my theory that dimensions and stuff do exist. And that road right there, the beams off and all this, and man, it's just a porch. Of course, I have the porch on the wrong end there, but I knew there was a porch over there. Getting it set up the way it was like this was difficult, because like I said, the dream was blurry, but the more and more I look at this house right here, it's like, whoa, what did I stumble on? Till that next video, be safe, take care, and always believe. Everybody's gonna be a believer when I'm done. Everybody out.